The early morning, another load of hair doesn't want to sort itself out. So we're in. I should really look at these places before I pronounce them. As you can tell by the sun again, it's a beautiful morning. It's going to rain today, so getting this place done early as possible. That's a nice little spot. In a way, they always look better in reverse. The way you walk past them, you don't see any of the text, other than the symbol, characters at the top. It's actually quieter than it was all day around here. As soon as it starts to rain. I like how new some of them are, and how falling apart others are. You definitely can't work to repair all of these in one go, that's a bit ridiculous. This is the summit of the mountain. Let's head back down. Get something to eat. One thing which surprises me is the lowest denomination of note you can, well, the lowest amount of notes automatically give you that machine is 10,000 yen, which is like £70. I mean, you can pull less amounts, but you have to put it in yourself, where the cash machine in the UK will go £10, £20, £30, £40, £50. Anything more you have to specify. It just shows you how different the two cultures are. Cash-based. This is definitely much more of a cash-based society, which is odd. Like NFC pay, or contactless, all that sort of stuff is still fairly new technologies. The machines are off usually when you go to places. That's one thing I won't miss about Japan, is having a pocket full of change and 1 yen coins. Nowhere accepts them. What's the point? I mean, I could argue it's 1p coins, but I don't. Contactless removes the need for any of that now. Oh well. The word to describe this place is like, you go somewhere for a meal, you love it, you go back 3 times and order the same thing. Within a week you're bored, you're done. You won't have that meal for another year. I feel like this place is that, but with torii gates. It's pretty, but I don't think I'll look at a torii gate in the same way again. I'm glad I did this at the end. I feel like I'm in a, what's it called game? Fatal Frame Project Zero game. I need to pick those up when I get back. Should probably stream them. There are vending machines all the way up this path, and I've just figured out why they're so expensive. There's a man with a bamboo and 2 huge crates. He's just walking up to all the stores. No wonder they're so expensive, but that's dedication. I mean, so get a Pocari Sweat all the way up there for 220 yen, whereas it's like 150, 110 normally. Impressive though. Hello, little fellow. What are you doing? What? You have to get to the Pokemon Center, you have to go back outside to go back in. Interesting. And their tails are both male and female. Pretty sure. Yeah, male tail. Male tail. Female tail. That's cute. This is so cute. I kind of want it, that is adorable. Oh, these are cute. Despite rain forcing me to go to the Pokemon Center and spend time in Nishini, I think, market, I'm out on the Philosopher's Walk. I've always wanted to. It's like the one place that I really want to see, and it's beautiful, even at this time of year. Well, all the colours are turning, and it's just rained as well, so there's this gorgeous green vibrance everywhere. Lovely. Whoop. Whoop. Assuming attack formation. Oh no. How cold's my Greg's? Well, it's coolish. I think I've fallen in love with nature again. I think I love these colours. Maybe autumn colours are my favourite. Just some of the flowers are out as well. Like, now I'm here, I just want to be in this place rather than... There's all these temples popping off left, right and centre, and I just want to be in the Philosopher's Space. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, the lady picked up the cat and the cat stopped meowing, which was good because it's meowed for like a solid 2-3 minutes. So, I think there's a bit of a thunderstorm outside. Definitely lightning. No, sorry, definitely rain. So I'm just going to spend some time packing up, and once I'm done here, I'm going to go to the Geisha District. Tomorrow I'm going to see some of those places that are like forbidden from photography. And also meeting up with a friend, Chris. So that's the plan for tomorrow. It's a lot to do. I'm probably going to... because it's raining, unless I want to go to a museum, which I can do, but I've been up since like 6. It's like 3 now, so I'm a bit tardy pops. So I'm just gonna get everything ready for tomorrow, so that's all ready just to walk out the door with, and then catch the earliest bus I can find. I might do another super early morning tomorrow, get the earliest bus I can find, and just, get in the lockers while there's when I arrived at like 6, there were plenty, so I don't foresee that being an issue. Put both of the stuff in the lockers, and then I can pick up the Shinkansen that I paid for with my own money rather than the JR pass, because that expired today, and go down. It's on a Nozomi. It's on the one that you can't get on the JR pass. I didn't know this, and it's something that you should know if you do it. Is you can only get on you can't get on the Nozomis. You can get it on the Sakaras, the Hikaris. You can get on most of them, but you can't get on that one, and that's the one that's every like 5 or 10, 20 minutes. So don't make the mistake of turning up thinking I'll catch any one of these. It's every hour or couple of hours with the Sakaras and Hikaris. Not a problem if you plan in advance, but I didn't. And it never bit me, actually. It was surprising. I was always in time enough for one to be able to get the reservation and do everything that I need to do. And when I wasn't a reservation, I was still able to get on and find a seat somewhere, which was also really handy. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, the Philosopher's Walk was gorgeous, and having just rained, it made it so much better. So the weather, like, despite the fact that I was planning to head back anyway, regardless, and just so happened to heavens open as that was happening. So I've not really been stung by the weather at all, which I'm pretty happy about. This place is really nice, though. Other than the fact it's in a residential area, so you tend to have to be pretty quiet. It's pretty nice. This room is really gorgeous, and if you're staying here with 2 people, like even just 2 friends, it's pretty great to just. You've got a little kitchen, so if you don't want to eat out, but they give you a list, and I'm not kidding you. They give you a list with all of these places nearby to eat out, and the guy even at the front recommended me one. And there's, you know, there'd be no point for me to go to downtown Kyoto because it's a pain in the ass. What I've learned about Kyoto is it feels big because to get anywhere you have to get buses, and they're not as frequent or as, they're reliable, but they're not like, an underground. I always find you feel a bit more confident. You get on the underground, you sort of know where you're going, you get there pretty quickly, whereas with a bus it's a bit of a pain. I struggle with buses. This has been fine, but I always find buses to be slow and lethargic, and they move in ways that when you have to stand up, it's just painful. So if I can avoid it, I'd like to. And I found Osaka easier to navigate, but I think it's also because most cities are like, they're sort of radial, but Kyoto's very long and not very wide because of the mountains either side. So there's not much it can do, and the only thing that would improve is by having like a couple of vertical lines, and then maybe some of those vertical ones come off early, that sort of stuff. But it's incredible infrastructure, and But I have enjoyed Kyoto. I just feel like I haven't even touched the surface. I feel like with Osaka, I was in the middle of Osaka bits, and like I had an idea of where I was going, but in Kyoto, I really kind of don't. You kind of up here, round here, down there, down there. It just is all over the place. So I've definitely not got my bearings of Kyoto. It is a big city, but I think it's not helped by. The transportation is good. Do not get me wrong. You can get around everywhere with transportation, and there's more taxis because there was more taxis here than I've seen in the other cities. I think mainly because it is a bit more of a pain to navigate around. But it's a lovely city, and definitely I can see why like Philosopher's Walk during Sakura season would be stunning. Anyway, enough to flesh out this vlog. I'm going to go and just get everything sorted and probably have a shower and maybe try and wash some stuff, but I've literally got enough clean things until the end now, so I kind of not even sure I see the point. Right. So one of the things when you go to the Pokemon Center is they give you like bags to give your stuff for your friend, which I think is really cute. But I went to the one with Kyoto, which is probably the last one I'll be doing unless I visit one of those and visit the Tokyo Mega Center one. This one's actually bigger. I went and bought a little Pokemon fit of your little Weedy. It's so hard to find one that looks like 100% great, but I got one of these in Kyoto because it's the official Pokemon. Well, it's the one that they choose for the Pokemon Center there. I got this as well, and I don't know what it's for. I think it's for tissues, but I love the design of it. And I was like, anything else was very girly. This is still girly. Let's use that because that's not. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I'm probably going to use it for something, but I was like, this is really cool. There's one for a change purse as well, and I was like, I probably need that. And the last thing is, because it wouldn't be a Pokemon Center trip without going, the poor lady threw these across the floor without realising it. So there's 2 types again. I've gone for the road sign one and the other one. So the first one I got from the roadside one was this, which I think is pretty cute. Kyoto Tower. Everyone has a tower now. It's like the big thing. Tower. Ooh. This one. Come on. Now this is the rare special one that they give out. Kyoto with Ho-Oh, and that was the one I wanted to get, and I got that on pretty much the last go. The other one is this one, which is the Romantic Train. I was very near there yesterday. Didn't go on because you don't wank on trains really, or self-flatulate, whatever the version of that is for men. And this one is as well. I thought those were all really cute. I was very happy with this lot, rather than the lot that I get from the other one. So, magic. So I'm just going to pack all this away and, get started. And here in Gion, or however you pronounce it, Gion. Just been walking around Gion. It was really nice, but don't know where you can take photos or not, so it's very like, should I be? So I didn't do anything. I just sort of walked through and soaked in the ambience and went to a Starbucks that uses tatami mats, which was really cool actually. Really nice ambience in there, and I'm just going to ASMR you to death. I'm in bed now.